So, you're dreaming of studying in Germany? Awesome. In the next few minutes, we're going to take that dream and turn it into a real, actual plan. We'll cut through all the confusing stuff and give you a clear roadmap to get you there.
Look, it's a fantastic goal to have, but let's be real. When you start looking at all the paperwork, the different websites, the visa rules, you can feel a little lost. It's totally normal to feel like you're caught in this huge bureaucratic maze.
But that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to take that maze and turn it into a simple, step-by-step path. Seriously, by the time we're done, you'll have the map you need to go from just dreaming about it to actually enrolling.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Every great journey starts with those first few steps, right? For you, that means two big things: finding the course you're passionate about and, you guessed it, figuring out how to pay for it all.
The first name you absolutely need to remember is DAAD. That stands for the German Academic Exchange Service. Just think of DAAD as your home base, your central hub for pretty much everything you need to know about studying and doing research in Germany.
And DAAD isn't just theory, it's super practical. They have this massive database that helps you hunt down scholarships, which, let's be honest, can be a total game changer. They can even help you find affordable student housing, which is a huge weight off your shoulders. And of course, they have all the info on pretty much any study program in the whole country. It's the perfect place to start.
All right, so once you've done your homework and you have a solid plan, it's time for the main event, actually applying to the university you've picked out.
Now, for a lot of international students, this means you're going to get very familiar with a service called UniAssist. Basically, it's a central hub that checks and evaluates applications for about 180 German universities. They're kind of like a gatekeeper, making sure all your qualifications are up to snuff before your application even gets to the admissions office.
The great thing about UniAssist is that they break it all down into 6 really clear steps. So first, you do your research and plan things out. Then you gather all your documents, apply through their online portal, pay the fees, and finally, you send off your materials and track your progress. It's a system designed to keep things simple and stop you from getting overwhelmed.
Okay, let's talk about the next big phase. For a lot of people, this is the final and maybe the most intimidating hurdle: the student visa application.
When it comes to the visa, I have 2 words for you. Be prepared. Seriously, the German consular offices are swamped with student visa applications. I'm not telling you this to scare you, but so you know what you're up against. It means that getting your application perfect the first time is more important than ever. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The Federal Foreign Office has said it themselves. They basically admit that even though their new online portal is helping, the demand for visas is still way higher than what they can handle. This is straight from the source, telling you just how critical it is to be organized.
And this is the place you'll need to get to know. Your entire visa application goes through the official Consular Services portal. This is the only way to do it. So make sure you're on the real government website and not some other lookalike.
Now listen up, because this is crucial. To avoid getting stuck in a delay, you have to have these documents ready to go. We're talking about your past degree certificates, your full transcripts, and proof of tuition payment if your course requires it. Trust me, the #1 reason for delays is an incomplete application. Having this stuff ready will save you so much stress. I want to share this amazing piece of advice that comes directly from the authorities. They say your chances of getting an appointment are literally better if the people ahead of you in the queue have their stuff together. So just as you'd hope others would be organized for your sake, be that organized person for everyone else. It's a great reminder that your prep work helps everybody.
So let's wrap this all up and quickly go over your absolute keys to making this happen.
So think about it this way. You have 3 main players on your team for this journey. First, you have DAD. That's your research expert, helping you find courses and money. Then you have UniAssist. They're your application managers, handling all the paperwork for the university. And finally, you have the Federal Foreign Office, which handles that last critical step, your visa. Knowing who does what is half the battle. You see, when you follow these steps, use these resources, and just prepare yourself properly, this huge, scary task just becomes a series of small, manageable steps. So the only real question left is, Germany is waiting. Are you ready to take that first step?